Hello. What's going on? Well, here's the deal. The idea of revising history in the Philippines is actually nuts. The facts have already been set, but try and destroy it in favor of what they think happened, which did not. For example, one can no longer revise the case of Nalondasan. Nalondasan was the uh, adversary in politics by Mariano Marcos, which is uh, one of the patriarchs of the Marcoses, who was the is actually the grandfather of the present day Bongbong Marcos. Now, Mariano Marcos lost the election to Nalondas, and guess what? As is the customary in the Philippines, they kill opponents. And guess what? Who killed the opponents? Bongbong Marcos' dad. That was the first taste of murder, and he got away with it because he was convicted. And once he was convicted, he went to prison, and then it was appealed through the Supreme Court and won on a technicality. That means that he still killed that person. Nalondasan was killed. That fact will never be erased. The other fact is that Mr. Marcos, the older Marcos, declared martial law and became a dictator. It's, history will always and will never be able to change that. When he killed a lot of his opponents, and then when he amassed millions of money, both imagined and real. The real ones are like the uh, Golden Buddha, which was part of the Yamashita treasure, the plunder of Malaya, which is also historically true. And then you'll have the artworks. You also have money from even the reparation goods from Japan. They took money from that. That's how low they became. So they are thinking that the old Marcos was the builder of the San Juanico Bridge and all those roads, which is bullshit, because that's part of the Japanese reparation to the Philippines during World War II as a repayment for the comfort workers, and also for the destruction they had done. And guess what? Even the people from the Marcoses, whatever money was given, they stole the millions. That's why the project was unfinished. And they're very good at hiding money, malversing money, and that's a fact too. It's a fact. The money that they stole were all hidden in fictitious corporations, NGOs, and people, so that they cannot be traced to the Marcoses, and yet there are billions of dollars that they have, and they are imagined portions of that millions of dollars that they stole. But one can never revise history. History is repeating itself, though, in the hands of the son of the dictator, and they have already instituted a lot of things that are are very, very alarming. They have about 8 or 9 personages that are members of the family, and they will impose their will in the financial financial ruin that will happen because they're touching all these kinds of monies and all that, and they are imposing the financial will, and they can only you can only imagine what type of people who are going to be the benefit of this. And I have the cousins uh, who are going to be in Congress, and the sons and all kinds of. This is so pathetic and so distressing to the Filipino people. I should say that the Filipino people should start thinking about not supporting that government in any shape or form. Do not support the government who is going to be corrupting you and everything else. And the end of the Philippines as we know it will be that of a, we will become poorer and poorer, and we lag behind. If you look at the country like the devastated Vietnamese people, look at them now. They're even a lot more. They have all kinds of investments coming into their into their country, and then the infrastructures that they have are vast and innovative. There, and then you have even Myanmar, even all these countries that are way down below economically are progressing more than the Philippines. Why? Because of corruption in the Philippines. And then look at this. They want Japan. They want China to shoulder or invite the infrastructure building of the Philippines. Bullshit. China will not do things for free. They will bargain for the West China Sea. Will help you build all kinds of stuff, but do not claim any more islands at the West China Sea or the Spratly Islands. Well, just tell you the truth, more of this bad things are going to happen. But do not join that government or do not support that government. That's all I can say. Otherwise, you're just prolonging your agony. Good luck. God bless. Bye.